Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Stalker of the Week, which is the Six of Cups. If you are new here and you do not know what Stalker of the Week is, it is a collective reading I do on a particular energy that kept showing up for all of the signs in their weekly readings, which I do in the Tea of the Week, right? So I pull out the energy, which is in this case the Six of Cups, and then we interview it and ask, what's up with you? So, as it is a collective reading, take the messages that resonate with you and leave behind the rest. Never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. Alright, let's get to it. I already laid out some oracles here because I just did. Because normally these readings take up a lot of time, and a lot of that time is due to shuffling and all of that. So what are we gonna do here? As I said, we take it out, we interview this energy, and then I have these oracles here to give me some context, and I'm gonna tell you what I got. We got blessed. We got the rose's kiss, and we got have faith in your dreams. And then we have envy. Let me just start by saying these energies are interesting as always. Alright guys, they are interesting as always. I'm not really getting that much specific from it, which I normally do with these oracles. What I'm getting first and foremost is it's like I'm in a cornfield. It's very abstract, I know, please be patient with me today, okay? It's like I'm in a cornfield watching the sun around me, taking in a lot of impressions. I'm not joking. It's like I'm in a cornfield. Last week it was like I was in a near the ocean. This week is like I'm in a cornfield. Anyway, what we do have here is a deep, it's almost like this essential being in your senses. You're taking in the smells, taking in the heat on the skin. It's really being in one's body here and taking stock of whatever is going on. It's a very peaceful energy, but I am going to lay out some tarot here to see what we get with this, because this is almost like it's a very spiritual energy, let me say it like that. So I will have to dive into this in somewhat abstract ways, and I hope that you're patient with me, because I have a sense that I may, well, at least for me here, and I feel as though I'm not making sense, but I can't really explain it all, and I don't feel as though there's any structure to it. But I'm gonna go with the flow, even though it feels extremely scary to me. Let's start by pulling here one of these. What do we have? Changed work conditions and accountability. Readjustment, a new job, change of job, changed work hours, changed environment. Let's see what else we get. We get a burnout. This is a holiday. This is taking a holiday. This burnout has shown up quite a lot. It's, I'm gonna tell you more about that in a minute. We have point of no return, and we have physical changes. This is literally removing oneself from a very stressful environment, not very, but it's like that holiday or vacation energy where it is that you remove yourself physically from the office, from the usual setting that you're in. Doesn't have to be work, right? But it's this, that you removing yourself physically from whatever environment that you're in to recharge. But there's also because that then brings one down here into feeling aligned, just feeling calm. It is this calmness that is needed in order to manifest something in here. I feel as though some of you have this deep knowing that something is coming your way, something good, even though it is one of those situations I would normally argue against, that you don't have things fall into your lap, you work for it. Some of you have possibly worked for it in the past with the Six of Cups here. It's like, is it graduating or whatever it is? It is this energy here about, you sown the seeds, now it's time to take a break, and you have a deep knowing that you are blessed. For some of you, it's a soulmate, is coming your way here, but you're very much taking up a very royal position almost, meaning that you I see you hanging out with friends in ways where it feels as though you may have a lot of people around you, but it's like you're looking to those where you feel that you can be your authentic self with. You can be, it's like being in the surroundings of people. You may care for them, but you know very well how to set up those meaningful boundaries so that you give to this person, maybe not that much to that person, because maybe they're not that close of a friend. You know what I mean? It's this of basically just knowing yourself well enough to know when to say stop. And you it's almost like a soulmate is being called in right now. But then we have this soul lesson which comes with the envy, right? Which is, I am aware. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. It's releasing, most likely, this desire to compare oneself with your surroundings, being envious of what you don't have, and rather be grateful for what you have, even though it may not be what everyone else have, right? Denial of loneliness and feeling guilty and worry, and blame. There are so many negative emotions underneath the deck. All right, let's pull it down here. Let's see, how is it playing out here? See, this is an abstract energy, isn't it? How is it playing out in your life? Or did you show me for those who need it? What's coming here? Or what's playing out right now? The Teacher in the reverse, that is the Emperor in the reverse. And then we have Justice underneath here. This is a father issue, right? Or daddy issue, whatever. It doesn't have to be that, but what I meant by that is it is a power imbalance. With the Emperor in the reverse, it is an energy here of a power imbalance. We have the Lovers as well, right? This is about, there's a situation where there's not enough transparency. Could be a little bit of a messy karma. That is, it's almost like it is a situation that requires someone here to stand in their own power. To, as I said here, acknowledge oneself that you are who you are, right? You are who you are as you are. Because I do sense some sort of teamwork here where there could be a few issues going on. Show me more about this. And the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't like this. And the Queen of Cups in the reverse. What else? Can we give you something else? No. And then we had the Empress, by the way, and we have the Devil. There is something going on here. It seems as though there could be two women included. Oh God, this is a mess. All right, I'm gonna play out some more cards. This is a mess already. I need to lay out more cards to see where you're playing out in it, because I have all these energy here that are about being calm and relaxed and having humility and being present and really just taking a deep breath in, taking a deep breath out. And then I have a power imbalance that has something very toxic to it. It's almost, yeah. All right. All right. How the hell is this? All right. How the hell is this going to play out? I don't know. Shit. Okay. I need to know a bit more about your past here. Here we have the Messenger. Okay, shit. Okay. What is your role in it? Where are you in this? Show me the, right. No, show me the event. Alright, setting up the meaningful boundaries. What is your role in it? Four of Swords. Okay, you're healing from it. Shit. Okay, that's why I had to pull out the cards, because I'm like, shit, this can't be. This is about you setting up those meaningful boundaries and protecting yourself from this burnout. For some of you, it's like leaving a job. Or leaving a job and calling in on you, which may come as a soulmate energy. It's like you may be deciding here to go on a vacation, go on this holiday, and then you look. It's like, you're not look. You feel. You just like get this being in a cornfield, and you connect with your core, and you remember who you were as a child, or what it was that made you happy. It's like this remembering your own dreams. Right, it doesn't have to be as significant. I'm just getting what I get here. It's like remembering your dreams, remembering where you came from. Look at those little ladybirds. What are those ladybirds about? I don't know. Do they mean anything to you, these ladybirds? You tell me. But it's just a very peaceful energy. And then, because what we have amidst it all is this power imbalance. It's like having a bad boss, or daddy issues, or someone here that really likes to be in charge of having power. There we have these two women, where one of them is not that good of an organizer, or someone here is very about the status, how things look. It has to look a particular way. It has to, it's the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. She's just not particularly grounded. Somewhat superficial, can be very judgmental. And then we have a Queen of Cups, who can sometimes be a bit of a con artist, not really particularly trustworthy. And it comes with the devil energy attached to it, which is, you see all of this past conditioning. It's like two women that are not particularly reliable. And then I ask, where do we have you? We have you with the Four of Swords. This is you, almost like sitting here looking at job applications, if this is you, and you're considering, should I go somewhere else here? But you are definitely taking a break. It's like looking at what else is there. That's what I get here. It's like you have this deep knowing that I have to maybe get out of this, go somewhere else. Taking a pause from all of this. It's also almost like taking a pause here from the demands being placed upon one. Of course, this could also be in a family dynamic. You tell me. But what I do have here is that I see you going home here and closing the door. It's a change. It's a change of you understanding you for who you are, accepting you, not being pressured. It's similar, and it's a similar energy to having to apply for college, for instance, right? I don't know. I'm guessing, right? I'm supposing it, but I get the energy. Let me try and dive into it. It's when you are just graduated from something, high school, I guess, and then you have to apply for college or something like that. And is it possible that then parents have an idea about, this is the direction of my child to go in, and the child going in and closing the doors and saying, no, it's not. You may have an idea of where I'm supposed to go, but that's not where I'm going. You doesn't have to be that specific energy for your case, but it's that energy of having self-determination and connecting to what it is that make you feel happy. And that's, I keep getting this cornfield. I don't know if a cornfield has a significant meaning. For some it's a cornfield, for others it's a specific coastline. I don't know. It's just having I keep getting that someone here is standing. It's either a coastline, but I keep getting this cornfield as well. And they have this gut feeling. It's like their gut feeling is telling them that this is the direction to go because someone is waiting there. I don't know what this is about. But in the meantime, it's like we have this family in the background, and it's almost like they're debating about the best direction for this person to take. But the person they're talking about is in that cornfield, and they're like, they know that they're talking, but they already know that they know what's right for them. Does this make sense to any of you? Because I have someone here that is... It's almost like they've been through the grinder. and they have lost interest in repeating the same shit again and again and being disappointed. Now, for some of you, this is also a friend that disappoints you, right? For some of you, this is also that of being together in a group of friends, of almost like stepping away from the group, going into the cornfield. It's a similar energy, just a different case, right? Stepping away from the group and standing there alone and feeling the heat on the body, being in the present moment, and then you like looking around and then remembering, you know what, I only have this lifetime. What used to make me smile? Why are there so many? Sorry, it's just all these ladybugs. There are so many ladybugs. Also here, it's remembering something. I don't know if it's a ladybug. Well, remembering something, but coming to the realization of, do I really want to waste my time on this? And then going back to the group and still sitting there and smile, because it's not about the drama, because it's such a waste of energy of the drama, right? But smiling, knowing deep in your heart that who you should communicate, right? It's like having a group of friends and you smile and you're polite, but you make sure to sit next to the one who has authenticity or who you feel connected with, and no longer feeling as though you are obliged to satisfy everybody, you know what I mean, to be people pleaser, because it's just a burnout. And then it's like removing, but then it's an energy here about going into the car or going, remove when the party is over, and then closing the door and saying, that's the last time I'm gonna see this person. Oh, and for some of you there could be other reasons for why, right? But anyway, something about these. Right, let's see what else. Show me this changed work condition. Chariot. Some of you have new jobs going on, or you really considering changing your job. Now show me this blessed. Hermit. This ties up, by the way, to the Hermit from last week probably. But I keep seeing, I get this energy here of someone here taking a break, literally taking a holiday. Or it feels like that because their energies are going on some sort of a holiday, and they are rediscovering that it's time to say goodbye to something. All right, let's see here. This is, it feels, guys, I gotta be honest with you, this energy here feels like a changed job. It's either the energy is the same. It's about someone here deciding to go to a different college than what the family wants. B, new job, direction. C, new friends. It's a change of the setting. It's a change of the setting. Is there really that much? All right, what can and can't you? What's the challenge? Tell me, what's the challenge in this? 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I don't see a challenge. Except the one that's in the mind. Show me more. No. I don't see the challenge. Because it's almost like something here is gonna land in someone's lap. It may not be now. It may not be now. It may take a little while. I'm not gonna sit here and give any promises. It is a tarot reading, okay? I don't wanna sit here and say, voila, snip, snap, snap. Everything is gonna solve automatically. You know, I don't like this, but the energy that comes here, it's like with good planning, proper plans, something here is gonna fall into... No, because it's not going to fall into your lap, because you will have worked for it. If there's going to be any challenge, it's going to be your mindset of a lack, of there not being enough money. No. Guys, this is something about you. This is you, right? This has something to do with the sensitive dreamer that's far more interested in there being people around you that you can feel aligned with. It's almost like removing yourself from this bullying environment, if any of you are subjected to that. It's like saying, you know what, I'm a sensitive dreamer, I follow my dreams. There is this faith that you will have victory. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And I know that I'm never alone. And I release release any belief that no longer assists my self-growth. And I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. And I accept responsibility for my own well-being. And I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. And therefore you're accepting whatever you cannot change. This is pure release. This is releasing the need to control a situation. And these change work conditions are very interesting. This is someone saying, I know my limits. And when my limits have been reached, I'm saying no. This takes a lot of balls to do this. Do you have any idea how this is? So much respect. This is insane. So sorry, I was just sitting here in awe. Because to do this, you must be a very, very strong person. Very respect. All right, so let's see. Because I don't feel it being delusional, if you know what I mean. I'm not sensing the delusions of it being Hare Hare Krishna, something will fall into my lap. No, this is far more of an energy saying, it's almost like saying no to $1 billion. Do you know what is his name called? What is his name? Dave Chappelle? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And he's something about him saying no. He walked away from a lot of money or something because it like he was being pushed away from his authenticity. Was it like that? Can't remember the story. I just remember something about him walking away from a lot of money, right? Because it wasn't him. It's that kind of an energy thing. Not necessarily because there needs to be a lot of money associated with this, but it's like that of walking away saying, I would rather live with my authenticity in order. Yeah, right? Okay. What can't you control? What can't and what can you control? Alright, let's see. Let's start by asking, what can you control? What can you control? What can't you control? What can you control here? What can you control? High Priestess. She comes with the 2 of Wands in the reverse and the 4 Wands in the reverse. What you can control is your intuition. Telling you this is not the right path. This is not the right path for me. I don't feel at home here. No. It's like I'm being... Too much is being thrown on me. It's too much. Someone here is... It's almost like it's a Virgo energy. Someone here is recognizing that this is too much. They can't lift this assignment, or they can't lift this burden. Oh my God, sorry, I'm just so in awe. This is really what you want to see. And this is someone saying, I know my limits. This is what I can do, this is what I can't do. And I'm not going to work myself to the brink of death for this. I'm not going to bargain with my authenticity. It's like that of having... I once met a woman who did this because, very, very talented and all that. But what was it? Yeah. See what I can say. But anyway, it was that of saying no to a big job and or a lot of responsibility for a period of time to spend time with their children, right? When they were small. And then you could go on again later on, right? But it's just this understanding of, I will only have them. They will only be this age for a short period of time. And you know what? I want to enjoy life. Yes, I have what I need. I don't need to have these very, very expensive holidays, and we will manage. We live, we pay our bills, we are happy. We're happy. We're not lacking anything. I don't need to be away from my family. What? Yeah, I don't need to be away from my family, so my children only see me 1 hour a day, and I'm always tired. It's that kind of an energy of saying, I know my limits. Anyway, what can't you control? You can't control the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You can't stress how other people are worried about new beginnings. You're following your heart here. For some of you, this has to do with a teamwork where someone is way too driven by, this could be experience, right? Driven by ambition. It's too quick. It's too snip, snap, 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 snap. It's too much haste, if you understand. And you may look around here and you're like, can I live up to these expectations of having to deliver having to deliver some sort of a product within a unreasonable timeline, and then saying, you know, I can try and reach that, but then I can kill myself in the process, or I can just say, you know what, I'm gonna find somewhere else to hang out. Of course, it doesn't have to be in work, right? But it's that sort of an energy of saying, this is what I can't do. What you can't control is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's not really that bad of an energy either. It's the environment. It's really that simple. It's the conflicts in your environment. I keep also getting that there may be conflicts going on that you have nothing to do with. Let's go back to these here. It's this. What you can't control is this weird energy that we get from the beginning. Let's dive a little bit into that and look at the outcome, and then we're done. What you can't control here are these it's this power imbalance between other people. I don't feel as though it has anything to do with you. What do we have here? It's a reconciliation. That seems fake. Why do I keep getting as though it's I keep getting these get you, right? Sitting on a porch somewhere, like a sensitive dreamer, you take in a lot of inputs. Some of you are just witnesses to something going on in your environment, where you see, how can I explain it? It's like seeing fakeness. It's like seeing people reconciling, and they believe that they're reconciling. They really, they are caught up in some sort of a drama, right? They appear to be grateful. I get a little bit of a facade, a little bit of a mask. You may see through it. And I get to someone here, I really get someone sitting, like with their arm crossed, sitting like this. And they're just watching it. That would be you, right? And it's like seeing this, hey, how you doing? I know how to explain it. It's like this, what up? I suck at portraying this energy, but it is a particular one, you would know, but it seems a little not that authentic. But it may be authentic to them. It just doesn't, it feels shallow, okay? It feels a little bit shallow probably to the person experiencing it. But it's not yours to control. All you can do is this, right, I get and stepping away from the group and then taking in the impressions and then realizing, shit, not shit, it's just, maybe I shouldn't try to make that big of an effort to try and fit into this group. Because maybe I will never fit in the way that they fit in. I am who I am. They are who they are. Maybe we're just not aligned. And that is okay. Maybe what I will say, the way that I communicate, maybe what I have to offer will never ever be accepted the way that I would like it to be accepted. Because we're just not the same. But then we have this blessed energy here. Then I get that something else is coming your way. And you know it. That's going back to this gut feeling of, you know that out there, if they're either here already or they are out there, you know something of a soulmate energy is coming your way. What is this soulmate energy I'm picking up on? It could be this person. I don't know. Or this is you or them, I don't know. I'm just getting that this is a disconnecting, but it's a very peaceful energy. It's like saying, not for me. What is that I'm picking up on? Yeah, so we have the Lovers and we have Hanged Man and we have Judgment here. Of course we have competition a little bit here. Five of Cups, Queen of Swords in the reverse, Six of Right, so let's just call that a soulmate energy. But it starts from accepting yourself. And it also starts from saying, taking a little bit of a pause. 5, 5, 5. We keep getting a lot of fives as well. It's like the energy is probably a little bit delayed. It's a little bit delayed. But it's the beginning of a new romantic cycle. A fiery climax is reaching and your hard work is about to pay off. This is, for those of you who have been working a lot of yourself, this is the rewards you get. Peace, calmness, and a firm understanding that you don't have to get involved in all everybody else's drama. Isn't it just amazing to know that you don't have to? Isn't it just peaceful to look at it saying, yes, that's your drama. It's not mine. I can sit here. Would it benefit me? I mean, could I really do any difference here? I mean, should I break my back on it, or should I just, let it be yours? And then the moment if you try to pull me into it, I can say, you know what? Look at what time it is. I'm going home. What's the most likely outcome here? There's not a lot to say here. Some of you it's in work, for others it's groups of friends, for others of you it's a family dynamic. It's having basically learned your limits. Alright, what do we have here for the outcome for you? Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. You're being sent something amazing your way. This is this blessed. This is this blessed energy. This is like something literally possibly being sent your way, falling into your lap. And you didn't expect it. It shows up as new because it comes with an Ace of Cups. That is the heart is singing, right? Should I really look? Do we need anything else to look into it? I don't think so. What you can control is your High Priestess energy. Let me show you her. This is probably also your strength here, right? This is your inner knowing, your deep inner knowing that what you sent out there will come back your way. If you are envious, you will be sent back an envious energy. If you are grateful, you will be sent back something very grateful. It's also not having those high expectations, by the way. Not to say that you should lower your standards or anyway, but it's more way of saying that you don't have the expectations that are unrealistic. Without ridiculously high expectations, you kind of reduce the chance of you being deeply heartbroken. I know it's a really difficult balance to have here, because it's not a matter of not having any expectations or not having any direction either, right? So just go with the flow and not expect anything, and then basically running away from responsibility. It's just a matter of being bloody realistic, right? If you've broken your leg, then be realistic in terms of how long will it take to heal before you can do the things you used to do, and how can you do it again? How do you know there's you have to work it up again, right? The muscles and all of that. It's being realistic in also how you set your time frames. It's being realistic, guys. Being realistic, setting realistic goals. With realistic goals, you have a higher chance of succeeding. And then you get the success experience, and when you the experiences of success, and those experiences of success helps build confidence, because they help prove to you that you're capable of being a bloody success, right? But of course also learning from situations where you said where things fail, and sometimes things can also you can experience failure even with setting realistic goals. But it's just having fine understanding of it, that's not to be broken apart, be torn apart when something falls apart. Makes you more resilient, and when you are resilient, it's easier to let go as well. You find that peace. I keep getting a very sweet soulmate here, but I'm not gonna give any timelines or anything on that. It's a soulmate energy here. You may have a deep gut feeling that it's coming, but then allow it to flow. It comes when it comes, right? I get that this is, yeah, that's it. There's not much to say here. One last. And for some of you, this is a reconciliation, okay? For some of you, it is reconciling with someone. But in that way, is that reconciliation? Can you show me that energy? The Judgment, Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. In that case, you would be reconciling with this Queen of Pentacles. Having a proper conversation about what happened here, and also remembering to spend time together. For some of you, this is a reconciliation, right? With someone who probably needed time to what was it what happened there? They needed some time here to think about what it was that they wanted. They probably had other options. I don't know what happened here, but I get for you that you, in the process, you realized who you are and what you want. It shows up as a new energy, but there's a possibility of reconciling as well. For others of you, if it's not coming together in coming together physically, it's a reconciliation energy of letting it go, right? Letting it go. Change. Last message. Yes, in case any of you got this again, I just got this. Careful, Icarus, careful. For those of you who are dealing with a fuckboy, fuckgirl, That's not it. This is not it. I just literally got someone say, careful. Don't let people expect that there's a fuckboy coming back here. Because that's just showed up, and we don't want to let that come in here and spoil. No. But you will recognize that. The Empress has walked away. It's not good. It's not yours. This is whatever it is. Alright, take what you want from it. Leave behind the rest. I am curious to see how this resonates with any of you. Let me know in the commentary. I would appreciate it. And also please like the video if you liked this reading. It's very simple energy, okay? Sweet. I will see you next time.